I've been dreading this part of the video ever since I even started thinking about making this video, because the GA-FC EX is a huge pain in the butt. And I'm just going to call it the X from now on, because I always call this a GA-FC. And throwing those extra letters onto this one is just kind of stupid. So, Boss instructions suck, so you got to kind of figure a lot of this stuff out on your own. Right now, it's in regular channel function. It has 3 different functions. Regular channel function, you got 1, 2, 3, 4. You see one LED on right now, and the blinking red light means we're in bank B, as you can see on Tone Studio. If I hold it, the LED goes out, and we're in bank A. So if you look up on Tone Studio, channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, and channel 4. We're going to switch back over to B, and now it's blinking again, and we are in B, and I am in my GAFC EX demo channel. So let me show you the next function of it. Now if you just tap it once, now you are in effects function, the brown ones. So if you want to turn effects on and off, watch, I'm going to hit this reverb one, and it's going to shut reverb off up in Tone Studio. Booster on, booster off. It's that easy. Now the last function is you hold it, and it's got the different functions here like boost solo. Now let's say I did have a boost on. I can turn the solo on and off right from there. As you can see, it's on, it's off, and so on and so forth. Now this, come over here, you see the pedal effects on? I can turn the pedal effects on and off from here. And then the loop, you can turn the send and return on and off from here. I'm assuming these are tap functions for like time delay tap, but I haven't played with them, and I can't demo them because even with delay on, it's not showing me what it's doing, and I have to do a little more research on that, and I apologize for not being completely thorough on that. But I'm still learning some of this stuff as I go along as well. So that is the function part of it. Now let's go over to, we're going to go back over to regular mode. I'm going to hold it. I'm going to switch over to channel mode. And right now we're down on channel. Now this is going to be all about the GA-FC EX and the GA-FC, linking them up, using them, but we also need to learn how to assign pedals. Now with the GA-FC, I have 3 pedals plugged in. Right here, you have foot controller or expression pedal number 3, 1, and 2, and this one goes to your amp. Now, I haven't quite figured out how to assign number 3, or if you even can. But right now, it just functions as a volume pedal. And I'm completely cool with that. I know it sounds weird because I have the effects on the middle pedal. So on the assign, this is number 2 here, and this is number 1, expression pedal number 1. As you can see, expression pedal number 1, I have it assigned to delay, and down here, I have it set to delay time. So if you want to assign it, you simply drop down this menu and figure out where you want to assign it to. You can assign it to booster and turn it for the drive or the effects level. That's up to you, but right now I have it on delay and delay time. So when I use that function, you can hear the delay time move. And I'll come over here and I'll show you. You can see me using it up there, over here in delay time. So if I turn that all the way down, it just kind of turns the delay time into nothing, like 1. It's so... And go back over to assign, and I have the second one assigned to pedal effects. So if I go over here to pedal effects, you can see it's assigned to the pedal position. So if I play, and you can change your pedal effects and all that. Back over to assign. Now, if you have a expression pedal plugged into the back of your amp, this is where you assign that one. And I tried seeing if that controlled this expression number 3, and it didn't. So that's that. So that covers the very basics of the GA-FC EX. And I don't have an artist, so I can't show you how to control more than one, which it does have a function where you can control more than one artist if you have an artist. But I only have the 100, so I don't have the artist. Now we're going to plug the GAFC into the GAFC EX, and I'll show you how that functions. You have to unplug the third expression pedal and plug it into your GA-FC EX. And it has two different ones. I'm going to show you what each one of them does on that. So we unplugged that, and we're going to plug in the GA-FC into the back here. And let me show you on the instructions. The back here. You have a little switch here. When you plug the GA-FC in, you plug it in here, and you switch this switch here. If you're plugging an expression pedal in, you plug it in here, and you switch it over here. So I plugged that expression pedal, the third one, over here. And it's going to work as a volume, if I'm not mistaken. But if I plug it into the effects, it'll function as the effects, even though I've already got that one assigned. So if you wanted to use it as strictly a volume pedal, you plug it in over there. So now that I've got the GA-FC plugged into the EX, what happens? Well, you can no longer use that function button, and this is strictly the channel selector. Let's bounce that out of here and see. That's all it works for. So let's go back to my demo channel. Let's play with the assign a little bit, okay? Right now I've got the second pedal as delay, but let's put it as a mod. And let's go up to our mod, and we're going to turn that delay down a little bit, and let's go up to our mod and change our mod to, let's say, tremolo. And now it's going to adjust the rate on that tremolo. Let's turn the tremolo on. But if you go back over to assign and you come down here to mod and find tremolo, the preset is obviously rate, but you can change the rate to depth if you like. Show you back up there. But that is all up to your imagination and what you really want to do with it when it comes to assigning. So what does a GA-FC do? Once it's plugged into the GA-FC EX, well, as you know, this is all just a channel operator. And now this is strictly the effects. What's the point of it? I don't know. It's just now you got channel and effects if you want to flip over. You can't kick boost on unless you assign it. And let's try let's see if we can do that. Let's go to Boost, Preset, and there we go. Solo switch. So now, you can use the expression pedal to turn the solo switch on and off. Let's experiment a little more. Let's go over to Assign here, and this is pedal effects. Can we just go down to pedal effects and use it as a switch for on or off? It doesn't appear so. Okay, but if you want to use the middle one as volume, set it as foot volume, and then you can come around and plug that one into FX. Let's do that. And now we should be able to use that third one as the option. I mean, it was just the same as it was a second ago when the middle one was effects and this was just volume, so I just kind of switched them around a little bit. So it can be a little redundant. Is the GA-FC EX worth the extra $50? Maybe if you don't already have one of these, maybe the extra $50 is worth it for the other functions. But if you already got one of these, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure about that. That is the rundown of the GA-FC EX as far as I know. It's still new. Separate and combined 2 Katana amplifiers. It says 2 Katana amplifiers. Now, I don't have 2 Katana amplifiers, but it's showing dual control for Mark II control. I'm not sure how all that works, but these instructions suck. And I'm just going to say that, and I think everybody will agree. And if you saw the instructions that came with the GA-FC, you would agree that they suck too. So that covers the GA-FC EX and assigning to the different functions. And you can also change the, let's see, pedal effects on, off, send, return, on, off. Delay tap. This is probably where you adjust the delay tap. And like I said, I don't know everything about the foot controller. And if I waited to release this video, it might not come out till like March or April if I took the time to figure that out because I'm a busy person. So that's the basics of the GA-FC EX and the GA-FC together. And 3 expression pedals, and moving on to the next one and the last one.